Yeah. Hey, listen, every Tuesday, we want to encourage you guys more than ever this year. Every Tuesday, we fast and we pray. That is, we wake up that morning, we take the time that we normally would have eaten, we pray for our country, we pray for our state, we pray for America, we pray for the church, and then we pray throughout the day, and then we pray, and then we eat later that night and give it all to the Lord. But we're encouraging you all to do that every Tuesday leading up to the election. And also, guys, Buds tonight. We get together at 4 o'clock. Buds, what is Buds? You say just come, men only, in the main sanctuary from 4 to 6. And we talk about biblical masculinity, how to be a man from the Bible's instructions. Because the world needs men. And so the Bible is the expert book on that. So let's make sure we get that done. And then I have to make a comment before we get into today's teaching regarding what's gone on in our nation this last week on our college campuses. I cannot let this go without being addressed. It would be wrong for me. And that is the absurdity and the lunacy that has taken place now in over 200 of our university campuses across the United States, which means there's 200 universities that are absolutely out of their mind, and you should not send your kids there. Automatically now, you can remove listen, you've been saving up all your life to send your kid to college. You've got a couple of maybe $200,000 or $300,000 you've been putting away since you started saving for this future kid of yours to do what? Now we know to give it to an entitled bunch of woke professors who are absolutely unworthy of the title professor. They proved that this week. And then to see universities cave to the pro-Hamas group, which is exactly what happened in Europe in the years of 1936 to 1939, when Europe had the opportunity to stand up against some lunatic by the name of Adolf Hitler. They didn't do it. The church sat silent. And the Christians cannot be silent at a time like this. No one else is going to speak up. Clearly, no one's going to speak up. But it is remarkable to me, that the USC faculty administration decided, in light of the pro-Palestinian rallies at USC, that they have canceled their graduation ceremonies, and they're going to be holding alternatives, they said. And the graduation's not for like a few more weeks away. And USC, right out of the gate, oh no, we better cancel our commencement services. You know what that's called? That's called surrendering. This is exactly what the people from the Council for American Islamic Relations, who are sponsoring these things, and George Soros funded. Did you know that the people who were arrested, 98 or 97% of them were not even students? They were either professors or they were brought onto the campus by external sources and wrapped their faces up in, how do you say it, the kafia? Diapers. So, listen, here's the deal. Anybody showing up on a school campus with their faces wrapped up, they shouldn't even get a chance to open their mouth. Either take that thing off and state what you want to say, obey the law, or get off campus. But our universities, take the money that you've been saving all your life. I've been saving my kid, this is for my kid's college fund. You know what? Book yourself a around the world cruise on yourself. Take you and your wife, tell the kid to go find his own job. But don't give your money to these universities. Just stop right now. They're going to ruin it. They're going to ruin your kid. They're going to ruin your life. And And now here's the deal, man. Somebody show up now and I got a degree from USC or UCLA or from Columbia. No, bye-bye. No way. We have lost our minds as a culture. And this is a very terrible thing. And so pro-Hamas, pro-Palestinian, burning Israeli flags, and intimidating Jewish students so bad that they had to stay home from school this entire week, and that they're not welcomed back to the campuses that they paid to go to school for in America. That's not America. This is a terrible thing. And so as a Christian, this is going to continue until things like this are said by more churches and more pastors, or we're just going to surrender our constitutional republic to the next wave of either Nazism or a combination of a hybrid jihad Nazism. This is what's happening. But I have made a statement. I've contacted attorneys. We're all covered that no one will be allowed on this campus with an Islamic kippah around their face. No face covering. Because you've taught us that if you're covering your face with that kippah, you have come for mischief and harm. This is a church service. It's against federal law to disrupt the church service, and we will enforce that. But that is what the world, that's what we've learned in the world. People who cover their face and go into a place like that, they don't mean good. They mean harm and danger. And that's what we've been taught by such actions. This is a critical time for these United States, everybody. And look, I'm old. It's like, I'm old, let it go. Just let it fry. I had the best of America. I've had the greatest life. It's amazing. Problem is, then you have kids. And then your kids grow up. All my kids, they're older. This like, now you're on your own. And then they have grandkids. And so that's 90% of why I just said what I said, is because we can't quit because we have grandkids. Okay? So if you want to know what I really think, you can follow me at social media when it's available. Let's all stand together.